Oh boy.
The pendulum swings.
That was
like
my
a
chance.
scythe,
That was basically my
bearing
chance.
Hope or failure.
Ah, shit. Yeah, retry. Shit.
Poorly done. You must harness your will and find the quiet stillness inside you.
That's a lot of enemies. While harvesting wood, you stumble upon a northerner hunting party. You lose 1 food. That is a lot of bad stuff. Just a lot of bad stuff. Alright, I don't have a stroller, but I have these soldiers. Oh, but they can die. That's how this works. I have to worry about the 20 soldiers dying is the issue. Ow, how did I miss that? Where is he? There he is. I gotta take care of the healer. Ow. He died from that attack. Alright, so how many soldiers did I lose? I didn't see any. We might have outnumbered them enough that it actually was a decent success. The soldiers gather what they can, and together you leave the shadows of the dark woods behind once more. I got the wood anyway. Good. At least there's that. There's enemy forces in the way, so I can't go forward. So I need to, let's go back in. Let's get more wood. Oh shit. At least I know now what happens when you fail, which is not the worst thing. Especially if the soldiers can just survive. Ah, damn it. These got really complicated. As the wood chips fly, you are startled by a loud, anguished groan. To your surprise, the tree branches begin to move, swinging down to swat at the soldiers. Ow. You make a hasty retreat to another part of the forest where the foliage is less aggressive. The soldiers gather what they can, and together you leave the shadows of the dark woods behind once more. You gather 30 wood. Okay, so it's like the hardest pendulum I've ever seen, but the consequences are like not that bad. I think that was a great failure I did before, right? That led to the fight, and then the normal failure led to me just getting hit by something, and that's it. I still get 30 wood. You received news of the northern raid on the... Okay, so we lost 77 more people. 112 people attacked. And here comes another one, too. Alright, let's head away. Here comes the next one. $126 attacked to lead to 86 soldiers being lost. Let's get the defenses up. Get healed up, thankfully. Inspect the defenses. We made the palisade, so now let's make the gatehouse, right? 70 and 10, I've got that. I need more wood now, damn. Are there better woods out there somewhere? It's rough that you can only start one mission, and then you have to physically leave in order to start. And while I'm gone, none of these people, including their actual genuine leader, that I'm not, by the way, I'm just some random mercenary, their actual leader will not take it upon themselves to start construction missions while I'm gone. I have to start them all myself. That's crazy. Oh man, that's the only woods. The light forest only had 100 wood in it, so that's gone now. That's a trading house and fallen treasure. So no, yeah, that quarry and that dense woods are the only resource locations. I just need to go to them over and over again. And try to get my defenses up before we run out, I guess. So I've got... The only reason to go through the quarry tunnel would be to visit the fallen treasure and the trading house. Which I don't want to. Here we go again and again and again and again. Man, that's not happening. Look how fast it's going. Oh, that was my chance. Like the best chance I've ever had. Oh, it looked so good and it wasn't. Aha! Sometimes my brain picks up on the pattern of the sound, and the sound actually guides my input. 50 wood is mine, with no consequences. What's rough is I don't think you can look at the Imperial Fort in any way to actually tell how close it is to being done with its current building project. So, like, I don't know if it's smart to go back right now, or if I should keep going. Because if they're not done yet, then it's a wasted trip. But if they are done, then I desperately need to go back immediately to start the next thing. But also, I'm going to run out of things to... I have so much wood now that it's going to be hard to come up with things that I need wood for soon. Wow. That just happened.
Will set you in good stead from here.
Alright, I have a lot of... Well, I have enough wood for my next project, so let's just go back. But there's an additional problem of, like, I might get trapped here by that other guy soon. Inspect the defenses. It's not done yet! Are you serious? Okay. Really? Alright. Let's leave again. Okay, that's what it is. When that gets placed, we're done. Except the trip back takes time, so I want to be already headed back when that happens, too. Captain Albus leads the soldiers away to report... Yeah. I mean, that's 280. I should go all in, right? And make the central tower. And then just make sure I have 40 and 15 ready for that when I get back. Which I should already... No, I'll only have 20 20 wood left, so I'll need 20 more at least. Okay. Yeah, we'll start the central tower. Construction begins on a central stone tower. I want to leave on a gathering mission, but there's threats everywhere. We're running out of people, right? I don't know what happens if I touch the enemy token, but there's so many of them around that I might need to. I mean, I can go this way to waste a turn, basically. Can't buy anything. Doing alright on food, honestly. Do I have anything to sell? No. Attack number 1. We're below the halfway point now. But we're at a 2-to-1 ratio of soldiers lost. There's no wood here. That means it's not a forest, by the way. Yeah, still 2-to-1. %done. Yeah, it's... Alright, let's get out of here. Need him to get out of the way. Let's keep this going. Whoa. Whoa. It's so slow, that's throwing me off. Did I imagine it being slow? I don't know. It felt really slow. How did I mess that up? This should have been so easy. Gotta wait for them to sync back up. Yes. I thought I missed. I definitely thought I missed. Alright, 60 more wood again. The soldier, yeah. Oh. Fort defense just went up. Does that mean it's done? Huh. It didn't show me the card though that says that it's done. I don't know. I shouldn't waste the trip altogether, right? Going for a second one. Ah, shit.
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered. Keep practicing.
On the bright side, complimenting me and all that nonsense, I did actually I did actually get in. I would have gotten the gold. There was a red in the way, obviously, but I'm like, oh yeah, I did it. I got the gold. Kind of. I don't have my companion at all right now. Yeah, good luck maintaining a specific target in this horde of who you're gonna hit. Ow. Jesus, I'm missing all of these. I think it's just too much chaos on the screen. Okay, I thought I did that one. Yeah. Okay, 3 down. There we go. I took some bad hits. $30 more wood and some pain. Get healed up. How's the defenses? It's all right. Tower's taken care of. You have to build all of them, basically? Maybe. Yeah, 920 more. Okay, so these numbers might be kind of pointless then. No. So I was out. They're pointless in terms of like winning the scenario as far as like your final number goes. Like it doesn't matter what order you build them in because I think you just have to hit 900 regardless, and the total of them is 900, and that's so like there's no way to not hit 900 if you're doing them all. But prioritizing higher defense ones would help you be able to. They would help you be able to hold off the enemies by reducing casualties with higher defense stats, assuming that that's affecting the math. Okay. So overall, I need 70 wood, 15 stone. I have that, so I don't need to go. I don't need more resources. I just need to build and wait. 0% complete. All right, so let's leave the fort. I don't need soldiers with me anymore. Just gonna walk into this river over and over again while I wait for people to walk by. 50% done. Hello, Mr. Shopkeep. I'm going to not do anything here. Goodbye. Alright, that doesn't affect that. All done. Just in time, apparently. Whoa. That was a big deal. 149 people attacked. 11 soldiers were lost. Interesting. It might be a flat percentage. Like the amount of defense you have might just straight up be a percentage, and that's it. Huh. We're not really losing people anymore. At this point, he's kind of being suicidal. Inspect the defenses. Wooden spikes. The easiest defense is the last one we build, apparently. Wait, total fort defenses is 920. I thought 200. Wait, what? Am I wrong about how the math works in this thing? I could have sworn I checked the math and 280 was whatever I was building last was not going to make me get there. I guess I was wrong. Whatever. Wooden spikes. Visit the mess tent. You enter a tent filled with unpleasant aroma and hardy soldiers and unidentifiable food. While securing supplies for your next trek into the wilderness, you overhear soldiers talking. Gain 1 food. Oh, so they set you back to 5 over and over again. Okay. The ravine bridge means that I don't have to hike for 12 miles whenever I'm on wood duty. Just people being happy about changes I made. Maybe I should be the leader around here. So I just have to wait for that last thing to get built, I guess.
Can you hold against such savages? And for how long?
The fort is under attack. You rush to confront the raiders as the soldiers immobilize. Well, hello. That's a lot of allies and enemies. 12 soldiers advance with you, eager for battle. And that one also. That soldier, she's a soldier too. I'm noticing there's no more silver tokens on the board. Does that mean that I've reached the minimum for defense, so now they stop sending them at me and now I can go attack them? Do I just have to wait for the remaining hordes, which is just this one, to show up, basically? Man, I want to reach the shaman, but there's just so many people over there. Nah, I gotta work on it. There we go, hit the shaman. Trying to get to the shaman, but there's so many people. No. Ow. You killed my combo thing, you dick. What? Oh, there's like 2 greens at once. I think I counted one of them and not the other one somehow. Oh, shit. This is chaos. Ow. I was doing a finisher. Ow. That was just my fault. No, damn it. That's chaos. Northerners are pretty easy to fight, but there's just so many. Between like the 20 was it 12 allies and all the Northerners, I'm just like, my brain's overloaded by the visuals. But they'll heal me here, right? I had 100% health, didn't I? I lost that much from one fight. Holy shit. Hey, no allies were lost. So I guess you being here during the fight helps the numbers too. You survived the initial skirmish. Oh, shit. All I did was kill 14 Northerners though. There's 379 soldiers and 155 attackers, so... 12 were killed or injured. Tokens are gone. That's probably important. Medics healed me up. I just gotta wait, right? Basically. Another one? Oh. As you enter the fort, you are summoned to meet with Commander Trenico. You find him staggering over a disheveled Imperial soldier. It was a trap, the soldier stammered. We were lured into the village with promises of peace, but their warriors, thousands of them, had snuck behind us. We didn't stand a chance. Trenico turns to Captain Alpus and says, "Ready the men. If this is what this man claims is true, then Roldan may already be dead. I saw a barbarian monster drag him off his horse with my own eyes," the soldier declares, wild-eyed. It was covered in ice that no blade could pierce. Tremico dismisses the man. "Mercenary, you will lead my men to this village immediately. Alpus, bring me to their leader, and we will have the truth." What?
Try as you might, you fall short of greatness.
What? What? Oh, god damn it. I love failing secret objectives that I didn't even know were the objective. Thanks for that. So because I had just under I had less than 500 soldiers, so you lose. Couldn't you tell me that? Why couldn't you just say that the gold objective is to stay above 500? Like, that's not some grand secret. You could just tell me. It's fine. My reward is that, like, my success is that, like, yeah, you won, and we're gonna celebrate your victory by telling you that you actually lost for reasons we didn't tell you. Yay! That's just not a satisfying thing. That's not a good feeling to have when you finish a scenario successfully. Couldn't you just tell me? Also, the recommendation button is just some hot bullshit, basically.
Oh, you make a poor apprentice. Cultivate focus.
So they put several anti-corrupted cards in my deck instead of northern cards, and then they put a card that reveals the map if you get to the end, but like, I don't know, maybe that's technically useful in that if I got all the way to the end. No, I don't know. I was trying to devil's advocate it and say, like, yeah, you know, you reach the end, and yeah, totally you would, like, somehow it would be useful because you could get to the end and then it would reveal the whole map, right? But, like, in order to get to the end, you pretty much have to, like, make a bridge and shit like that and, like, find out, like, by the time you've gotten that far, you already know most of the map because it's a series of straight tunnels. So even then it's nonsense. So, like, the recommendation, they had me use a blessing that reveals the map to me when I get to the end of the floor in a level that only has one floor where you're likely to have the whole map revealed. I don't think that's a great call at all. And the corrupted stuff is definitely nonsense, all the anti-corrupted stuff in a northern deck. So that was some nonsense. Alright. A small reserve will be able to hold the fort while the main force attacks the village, Captain Alpus explains before leaving to gather troops. And then they died, I guess? Wait, is it not over? It's not, wait, it's not over. But I already know I'm gonna lose. It says defeat the Northern Army, and I'm like, I already know I lost because I don't have 500 things. It tells you that you lost before you even get to the ending? Why would... Why? Why? What? Okay. I guess I'll take this tunnel. You lead the army past the old quarry, abandoned once more. They're too perilous.
When tool comes to bear upon the work, both are shaped.
What?
This journey will change you and I equally.
I can't take the tunnel? How do I... How do I use the tunnel? Wasn't that intel given to me so I could use it? What? Okay, so you can't use the tunnel, so I have to go that way, but now there's civilian soldiers coming this way. Do I have to just fight my way through them? So is he gonna go the other way? Or is he gonna go north? God damn it. Go away. I'm trying to go this way. Looking through the food. Don't have that food. Northerner village. Oh. Well.
This is a force too large for you to handle on your own. Let them pass.
You lead the Imperial Army into the path of an invading Northerner warband. I said let them pass, but then I had to fight them. I thought I was gonna get an option to let them pass after he said that. I think it just means don't go to their tiles, but they spawn infinitely. There's no way to avoid them. It's a linear hallway. You can't go around them. So like the game seems to be giving me bad advice again. I need to desperately avoid taking hits if I can. Get out. The healer's down. What? What? That was weird. He's like queuing up an attack and then just canceled it. And I was like, what? Oh, she got attacked right when I activated it. What? I used my super! God damn it, I'm supposed to be invincible when that happens. Oh, shit. Oh, there's no enemies left. Where? Oh. There he is. As you slaughtered the last of the Northerners, you paused to take stock. For fame, you lost 0 Empire soldiers, 13 Northerners killed. Is this... I almost feel like this is highlighting the idea of like how powerful, like how, like I've talked about how Empire soldiers are easily the most dangerous enemies in the game. That seems to be getting highlighted by the fact that I've done all these fights and not a single time has a single Empire soldier lost during an actual simulated fight that I'm there for, as opposed to like the off-camera ones that are just a number happening. Because functionally it seems like the Northerners will never kill the Empire because the Empire are so much more dangerous and so hard to hurt compared to the completely like pushover by comparison Northerners, that even this AI simulation, like where the game is actually showing it, like the Empire will just not die. And this is in stark contrast to all the other scenarios where I've had allies where those allies drop like flies.
100 years for my revenge. It appears I must wait 100 more.
The rest of the Imperial army has killed or driven off the remaining Northerners. With victory at hand, you lead the army onward. 183 Empire soldiers and Northerners were killed. Son of a bitch. Holy shit. So right now it's treating it as there being a giant army on me. Like every soldier of the entire existing group is currently on my character. And so if I encounter any raiding party, then I lose hundreds of them. Oh my god, golding this sounds like a nightmare. So on top of having to min-max the exact turn count every single step of the way to build things perfectly at pace, I have to somehow get here without touching a raiding party guy at all? Even though it's a straight hallway with no diverging paths, so there's no secret trick to do. I have to run straight through them, and I'll lose hundreds of them. What is happening?
Justice seems such a fleeting concept.
What is the
Lost
scenario?
among the sea winds. All we have left is her younger sister, revenge.
I was getting ready to praise the scenario because I like the fact that you're seemingly in control of it. Like, the other scenarios are so RNG heavy that's kind of nice how this one's not super RNG heavy. And once you realize what's happening, you can do stuff. I'm a little miffed about how much of the game, how much of the scenario is like trial and error of figuring out what the mechanics are, just because the mechanics themselves, like all the people involved in the scenario know the scenario. They know how to get wood and stone and where to go and what our goal is, but me as the player, I barely had any idea of what the goal is or the mechanics to do them, which was weird because it's like only me, the player, doesn't know what to do. My character knows what to do, but somehow I don't know what to do, and that's weird mechanically. It's not a good like expression of the current scenario via the mechanics, so it doesn't work really. But at least it was like once I figured it out for trial and error, at least now, especially for future runs, I at least know what's going on. But yeah, it seems like in order to get gold, you have to min-max the exact turn orders for building stuff as fast as possible in the correct order so that you can not fall behind soldiers. Then you have to somehow get here without touching a single patrol, all just to maintain a 500 value number that they didn't tell you in the first place, so you only know that from trial and error too, because it tells you after you fail it. Ugh. It just feels sour. You lead the army to the edge of the forest surrounding the northerner village. The mountain men gather before their shaman, who stands chanting over a pile of corpses. The sight of a bloodied scrap of cloth makes Alpus gasp in recognition. The bodies! It must be rolled in as men! As you watch, the shaman concludes her ritual and the corpses are consumed by green flame. From the ashes rises a monster, a frightful construct of ice and steel. They're desecrating our men, one of the soldiers cries out. The Northmen below turn to regard the tree line with suspicion. Having lost the element of surprise, Alpus gives the command to attack. 184 soldiers, that might be bad news. It shouldn't be that hard of a fight unless the new unit is super dangerous. Because some guy on a horse is going to happen? And I don't know about that. Okay, I don't see a horse, but I see the armor. But I think... Seems like it's probably just a Northman that has armor, which is not new, really. Mechanically, it's new for Northmen, but that's it. Northern champion. His cold eyes meet yours, and you can sense many who have died at his hand. Roldan is merely the most recent. Tyrants favor regenerative ice armor that stops standard attacks. Use bash to break their armor. It regenerates. Okay.
I liked things when they were black and white.
I'll let my army go first. So his armor's really weak, at least. Ow. Getting attacked by two things at once. Oh. He undid an execution? That's a thing? Alright, well, for a big, bad, tough guy, he actually was like a really easy boss. I don't even have good equipment. Oh wow, and my army took out all of the other guys without me having to fight them actively. What an easy final encounter. The mechanics and the story of this are not working together at all. So, I have less than half the army that you supposedly need in order to win the war, and that's supposed to be the mega badass that killed the previous general and is so tough. And yet I just pummeled him to death with little to no effort with a minor weapon and no upgrades on my character really. And my my soldiers dispatched his entire group on their own, and I didn't really even help them. That's how easy that fight was. Oh, what a mess. I feel like none of these mechanics are expressing what they're supposed to be doing in the story and scenario that is set forth before me. Like, it's not working. It's weird. As the fighting in your vicinity dies down, you pause to take stock of two armies locked in combat. You find yourself outnumbered as the Northerners cut down the remaining Imperial soldiers. The Empire has lost the field, but you have defeated their champion. How? How did the Empire lose? The Empire are unstoppable. I've never seen one of them die. I've never seen one die. That's really important to reinforce here. How are we losing? The Northerners are so shit. God damn it. It's like winning boss fights in a JRPG and then being told in the cutscene that you actually lost the boss fight, and then the story continues canonically with you having lost. It's like, but it was easy!
You've built your towers right into the heart of northern territories and held them against great forces.
Well, the good news is I won on my first try. The bad news is I'm really not in any rush to try that one again to gold it. Shield of the Eagle. That's got to be a different spelling of eagle, right? Northern Justice, Spiked Bone Guard. Can I get the regenerative ice armor? Coward's Bane. Carriage of the Departed. Bring out your dad. Spyglass. Weird time to get that power, but okay. We got got the technological advancement from this war, apparently. Illicit trade and raider prevention. Worker's Hammer. That makes more sense. It was the building stuff mission. Well, at least I'm on a three in a row spree of beating scenarios. That's unheard of in this playthrough since like maybe the very beginning, basically, is probably the first time that happened, and then never again. So I got that going for me. But damn, I have many things to say about justice. I don't think that one was a great idea.